That looked great.
A lot of Spartacus's battle sequences, the arena sequences, all take place in a green screen environment.
Citizens of Capua, in the name of my forefathers, I, Titus Cavalius, present to you the final event.
Rob Tapert came to me and said, we want to make this series all green screen, all graphic. Look, I said, great, you know, bring it on.
It's awesome.
The reason that we did that was because we really felt like this needed to be a different telling of Spartacus. It needed to be a graphic novel in motion.
Behold, Spartacus thrice!
To do a graphic novel in motion means to have the style directly reflect the emotions and themes of the story in a very visual way.
Joined in battle today by the undefeated Gaul, the champion of Capua! Behold, Crixus, Manuel! Capua! Shall we begin?
And then we go, here comes Diocles.
The shadow of death!
Character today is Diocles. He's also known as the Shadow of Death. He's the local mass murderer.
We want to give the actors the ability to always be in the moment, to always have a real person to act across from. And then we'll probably get you doing just one of those, you know. I don't think that any of the hindrances that green screens cause in some movies are the same for us. Our green screen is to create environments rather than create characters.
We've developed tools and camera rigs and specific things that are going to just make for some massive scenes of storytelling.
For us, it's a way of bringing scope and scale where we actually can't afford it.
There's a tool we're using a lot, which is a phantom camera, which shoots anywhere from 100 frames per second up to 1,000. 1,000 frames is almost enough to sort of almost stop time. It definitely suspends time.
We really slow down action to such an incredible extent that we have scenes with two guys fighting. You can see these single drops of water floating off their heads as they punch each other.
You'll have a real set that you're working on, but surrounding you are these giant green screens which get filled in with these beautiful, quite painterly images, backgrounds and things. But what does that mean as far as a graphic style goes? You really it can be anything. It can be adding texture and skies and glows, and it can be turning up that graphic look to 11 or further until people go, whoa, 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 hang on a second.
And it looks amazing when they drop the plates in of the backdrops. I mean, it's just incredible what they can do.
You know, even a few years ago, this would have been very, very difficult to do in the television time frame. When it comes down to it, it's all about the emotion and the storytelling, but anything you can do to make it so your imagination can just be filmed without having to think about the technical limitations of it, and I think that's what a few of these tools do.
Capua! Shall I begin?
Moving on.
Very good. Excellent.